morning. Welcome to the Easy Stream. Sunday morning, Fishroom, Hangout, Stream, where we hang out. What? I was gonna say, even if that was like, I mean, that's not even the right time if it wasn't the right time. Good morning. What's going on, people? Hopefully, everybody can hear me and the voice in my head. Let me know if you can, please. That would be nice. Pow 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 pow. Pennsyltucky. That's the word. You know, no fishy mon. Wow, that's not a bad thing. Hang on. No fishy. Oh, that's right. Because for some reason, hmm. Let me. I bet you if I do this, you'll come. Here you are. How about now? You got fishy mon?
Hello, people. Can you hear me?
No Kirk. Okay. I don't know what happened there. You should be in that scene.
Hello, hello, hello.
Anyway, let's try this again.
Can
Good morning.
anybody hear me?
I think they can hear you now. Loud and clear. Cool. There we go.
Good morning. Good morning.
Pow 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 pow. Okay. All right. Let me say hi. Good morning, Eduardo. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Window Liquor number 5. Good morning. Jenny Lynn. Good morning. Ishimon. Good morning. Greg's Planet Thanks. Good morning. Did you get your Python thingy? Does it work? Let me know how it works. Bipolar Fish Keeper. Good morning. 3G. Good morning. Did I say hi to you? I don't remember. I'm already forgetting what I said, what I've done.
He, he's lurking and fishing, man.
Dude, that's the
3G
way.
is out early.
Must be nice. It's supposed to snow and rain today, tonight, into tomorrow. So, not a very
Yeah.
nice day. Deb Aquapets. Good morning. Good morning, Debbie. Alishon. Unfortunately, yes, we can hear him. Good morning. Good morning, Alishon. Atkins, what up? Good morning. Paul Santero, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Happy Sunday, fish nerds. Fishion, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. All right, what do we got going on this week? We got some new stuff. We got some new fish in the room. Got some. We can talk about it. Um, picked up some threadfin rainbows.
Friday.
Friday. Supposedly males and females. I'm not real convinced of this. We can look at them. I'll show them off in a sec. What else? We still got to do with the spinning, whirling problem. Actually, I need to do a water change on that guy a little bit because he's gone through 3 doses of Canaplex this whole week. Done with that. Last week he'd had some Maricin, dose a course of that. So I'm ruling out at least those kind of bacterias. I don't know if those are gram positive, negative. I actually have to do a little research on that. But somebody last week on my live stream left me a comment about whirling disease and thiamine and B1 and stuff like that. However, for whatever reason, I can't do anything with that comment. I can't reply to it. I can't pin it. I can't even give it a heart. For me, it doesn't show. It shows up, but anytime I interact with it, YouTube gives me an error. I don't know what's going on, but it was an interesting comment. I did look into this about whirling disease and the thiamine deficiency, and that does seem to be a thing. Especially in in farm animals, that's what they were talking about. But in actual fish, there was studies in fisheries like trout hatcheries, stuff like that. Mostly it was for food fish that had these problems. But it did seem to be and I think the study I was looking at was talking about thiamine deficiencies. They actually purposely withheld the B1 or whatever thiamine from these fish, and then some of them developed that whirling disease, and they just injected thiamine into them, and they were fine. So, but I was looking around at the foods I feed, and a lot of the foods I have stuff that says it has thiamine or whatever the hell is in there. Hang on, let me look. There's I can't remember if it was thiamine or something that has thiamine, that becomes thiamine or whatever. So, I mean, maybe they can't. So I don't know if it is whirling disease. Let's
I
see.
think it's time to get out the old clove oil.
Thiamine mononitrate. There it is. That's like in this food. And a lot of foods it's in. So I don't know if it's thiamine problem, unless they're not absorbing it. He might have an injury. I don't know. But like I said, he seems to be. I've been fed him twice since he's been in there, and I think he is eating it. I'm gonna let him go. It's on him now, man. It's on him. You wanna make it, you can make it. Turn the earworm microphone off. Uh-oh. You already starting on us? Tank Aquatics, good morning. Happy Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Yeah, right
What's
on.
an airworm microphone?
I think he was talking about you.
Airworm.
Yeah, earworms like the music. They can become earworms. You know? You know? Maybe I'm all wrong
No,
about this.
I
Piranha God,
have
what's
no
up?
clue
Good
what
morning.
you're
Good morning.
talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's look at some fish. Let me swap cameras here.
Let's look at some fish,
Baby.
baby. Let's look at you and me.
Let's talk about fish. That
Let's
was
talk
that
about fish.
baby. That Lee Wilcox. Is that who that was? Remember
Mm-hmm.
him?
Yep.
Good old Lee. Alright. In this tank is my quarantined. Let's see if I can get a better focus on here. It's
Window
autofocusing.
Licker's asking what happened to Saturday morning cartoons.
Weren't you there yesterday? Window Licker, what happened? We were there. We went live. Shanna wasn't feeling well. She had a migraine or something. So, and from what I understand, when she gets those, they're pretty bad. So, I can understand not wanting to do
No,
anything. Usually, it's like
no,
light and
he's saying that he's talking about the copyright strike.
oh, yeah, yeah, that's what happened. It didn't like that Batman video I played, so I was currently scrubbing it. I think I checked it this morning, and it was YouTube had blocked it, so I guess it was either a strike or a claim. I don't know, something. But I figured I'd scrub it before Shanna got in trouble. All right, can we see a little bit? Let's see if we can get this focus a little bit better. Probably about as good as it's gonna get.
He's saying that he can't watch the replay.
Yeah, let's turn that overexposure off. There we go. Yeah, the replay is currently down because I believe YouTube is letting me scrub it. I haven't checked on it since. It takes a while to do that. It takes like an hour, a couple hours. I'll check on it after the stream. Is that too much low light compensation there? Ooh, whoa.
So these are your thread fins.
These are the thread fins. There's 5 of them in here. I think we can see all 5. The one in the back there is supposedly one of the females. That's also the one that looks very skinny. I don't know. Supposedly I have males and females. I'm not real convinced that there's females in here. These are threadfin rainbows. I forget their scientific name. I think they're like Illitherania, something or other. Really hard to see right now. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta get a better camera on this. Alright, let's turn the exposure back on.
I think the one in the back
Let's turn the
might be a
defaults on.
female.
And let's turn that on. The autofocus. It's such a drastic contrast when you do that. Okay, hang on. Let me move the camera.
3G said thread fin equal crackhead.
I believe you. Yeah. The 2 little ones are supposed to be the females. They look to me like very skinny, almost I don't know. I almost didn't pick them up, but I did. So I'm gonna try and fatten them up a little. I'll probably do a course of anti-parasitics on them just because how skinny that one is. They just seem like gained a little weight when I fed. I fed live baby Brian last night, or Friday night. Last night they just got flake, which is apparently they don't like flake food. That was the other thing that made me really worried. Is the skinny one kept like, you know how they do that? They eat food and then they spit it out, and they eat food and then spit it out, and they never really seem to eat it.
Yeah,
And then
that's
and then they waste away to nothing.
usually parasitic.
Yup, Illucerania werneri. Perfect. Alshon's on it. Bam.
There you go.
Okay. But they are cool little fish. Rob A, good morning. Ribkeeper Aquatics, good morning. How's the text to speech? That's you, Fishymon.
Funny.
Mm-hmm. I'm laughing. All
That's
right.
because you're a jerk.
Well, this is true. Very true. Okay, what else we got? We got the Geophagus are still hanging out here. This is week number 2 in quarantine. They're looking good. I don't know. You think 2 weeks is enough in quarantine? I know a lot of you last week said 2 weeks was good. The only reason I'm saying this is because these guys are getting like real like there's not a lot of room in this tank for these people. So might give them another week. This guy's got like a little bit of a bent tail. I don't know if that's genetic or that happened somewhere along the way. Yeah.
Don't tap the glass, man.
Don't tap the glass, man. I also got something else too, but let's I think I need to do a little bit of a water change on some of these things, so let's take care of that real quick. I want to do a water change on the the spin doctor fish down there. Spin doctor. It's a dock fish.
Yeah, it might be
That's
time to
spinning.
get out the. Might be time to get out the old clove oil.
I remember that, man. I remember that. It's your time. I'll come out. It's time for the old clove oil, buddy.
Hey, don't do me no favors.
Threaten me with a good time. All right. Let's clean this little glass. Getting a little algae ridden. And stir this up.
Alishana says, which fish store?
Was that Elite Menagerie? The one in Penargil? I can't remember the woman's name. Lois? Louise? I don't remember. One of those two.
She says she knows you, Alishan. Oh,
Yeah,
you said you know her.
Alshon knows her, yeah. I believe she's donating some stuff to their auction. The Bucks County Aquarium Society auction. It's happening in April. I saved the date. I just don't have it in front of me. I might have to go to that, you know.
Louis?
Hmm?
Louise?
Yeah. Lois? Louise? I don't know how to pronounce
Lois?
it. Lois? Louise? I don't know.
What are you talking about, Lois? Ah, using your own product, I
My own
see.
Python adapter. You like that? Keeps me from worrying about sucking up fish. Although these guys probably could fit through those holes. They seem to want to stay away from it, so that's probably a good thing.
Alishana says not donating as far as I know.
Oh, I see. I thought she was.
Good morning, Victor Coco,
Whoa. Good
not
morning, Victor.
Jason.
Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Victor. Good morning. It's early today, huh? Ugh. It's time. When are we gonna stop? Can we just stop with the time changing thing? Let's just pick one and just stay. Just stay. Never again. I don't care if we move it forward and stay or we go back and stay.
Didn't they
Let's just
say
stay.
something about they may stop it?
Supposedly there was legislation that passed, but there was some technical thing that had to send it back, and then when they sent it back, the session was over, so they had to wait for the next session. Yada yada yada. And I think it's been reintroduced. I don't know. It just needs to end, people. Like, it's so dumb. Like,
Mm.
what is the point? Like, all the rumors that we heard, the reasons why it was put in place are not actually true. They're all just like, nope. Oh, it was for farmers. No, the farmers actually fought it because they were like, dude, the cows don't know what time of day it is. They just know what the sun is.
Mm.
You know, the crops certainly don't care. So who knows? It's a conspiracy by the Illuminati to keep us all under control by changing the time so we never know what's really going on. There you go.
Uh,
That's my
Ian
theory.
Ian Atkins Nature Aquarium said
Hmm.
Arizona doesn't do it.
So Arizona's smart. Is that like the only one?
I don't know.
And how does that works fine for them, right? Why can't the rest of us be like that? Like, why do we even gotta? So dumb. So dumb. So dumb. It's
Um,
actually like a lot of like actual real problems to
bipolar
it.
bipolar said Hawaii doesn't either.
Nice. Alright. And there's Mr. Spinny on the ground there. Still spinning. But let me get the meds out of his water. So, I don't think his
My
issue is
bad, fish keeper,
what?
crypt keeper,
Crypt Keeper?
crypt keeper said he said it first
Oh, sorry. Well, good to know.
that Arizona doesn't do it.
What is going on with that? Must have been some food stuck on that. Alright, so we're gonna do a decent water change here on this, probably about, I'd say 40, maybe 50%, just to freshen this up. There's a lot of meds in this water. And probably just gonna leave it clean water for a couple days. Maybe I'll do an anti-parasitic, if that's the problem. I think I should at least eliminate the possibility, right? So, could be a thiamine deficiency, a B1, but I don't know how to administer that other than having him eat it. And I have been feeding foods that had thiamine in it, so I don't know if that's really the issue. Could be parasitic. We talked about this last time. I haven't medicated for parasites yet because I was trying to. I guess I could have medicated it all at once, but I wasn't too entirely sure if I wanted to do that. Plus, it's kind of hard to tell what was the actual problem if you throw in a bunch of meds and then it goes away. Could have been any one of the problems. Eliminating possibilities. Ever since I took the gravel out, the little wherever he was wearing his scales off got better, so that was a good thing. You just hang in there, dude. We're gonna get through this, man. You're gonna be alright. It's gonna take a little time.
Maybe he got
Either
maybe he got parasites in his brain.
I think he got injured, man. He might have parasites in his brain. He might have that spinning whirling disease because he has a thiamine deficiency. But I don't know why you would have a thiamine deficiency. Unless they can't get, what they need from thiamine mononitrate. They need it from somewhere else. What would be a good source of B1 for thiamine? Like green beans? Alright, that's about 50%. That's probably good enough. I don't want to do too much. And since we're here, might as well do this one. And then we got this whole rack done. These are the Furcatus fry. Pseudomoodle.
Window Liquor wants to know if you tried straight up salt.
Nope. Not yet. I mean, salt.
Good morning, Shano.
Hey, Shano. What's going on, man? Any luck with the old Star Citizen? The new patch coming out. But everybody wants in, so everybody's like, clogging up the servers. Anyway, yeah, he's spinning. I don't know. The salt, from what I understand, it would be wouldn't that be more like a body parasite kind of thing, or stuff on his scales? If anything, it would just stress him out, I think, because he would have to deal with the osmotic pressure differential stuff. That tends to, from what I understand, adding salt to a freshwater fish can, cause or cure whatever's on the fish, obviously. But it also creates problems for the fish. From what I remember reading about this a while ago, but the fish, they start excreting more water. They actually drink water, and freshwater fish never drink water. They always get their water from whatever just being regulated with osmosis. And when they have salt in the water, they start drinking the water. So it is creating stress on the fish. But I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Couldn't hurt. Well, at this point, probably could hurt.
Peplin's here. Good morning,
Good
Peplin.
morning, Peplin. So,
Shano said Star Citizen servers are trash.
it's about what you expect. Yep. Give it a week, and nobody will be there. Alright. I think we're good with the water changes for now.
Vibes, good morning.
Good morning, Vibes. Now let's fill these tanks back up. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep that guy in a clean tank with some clean water. I will try I think I'll probably do a round of Prozzy, because I'm probably gonna do Prozzy on these guys too, just to make sure. Everybody else seems to be fine. The Geos seem to be doing great. They're actually really starting to color up too. But they're in this 10-gallon here, and they're not, getting rambunctious. Getting a little territorial. Because there's not enough space for them.
Debbie's saying B1 sauces, green peas, spinach, yeast, and others.
Okay, cool. Spinach, yeast, green beans, and others.
Maybe try some yeast in the water.
Yeah, but that's, it's assuming he's eating it too. Like I haven't really seen him eat anything, but I have noticed that some of the food I put in there has disappeared. So might be struggling. Man, I gotta do more water changes in this thing. There's a lot of junk in this thing.
Window Liquor is saying IKEGE. What's that?
IKGE.
GE.
I know GE. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Window liquor? You're not speaking my language, man. Alright. Yeah. I think I am going to medicate. Just because how skinny that little dude is. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll medicate them both. Even though I said I would give him a day or two with fresh water, maybe I won't. I mean, it's been a few days, the meds. Supposed to whatever do last dose of meds I put in here was
He
Thursday, so
he was trying to do the
oh
KJE thing.
yeah, it's exclamation point.
Yeah, yeah, he did an I instead of the exclamation point.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep him warm and happy, hopefully. I will medicate for parasites here in a second because I want to put some in that where the thread fins are because that dude looks skinny, man. I also want to get some baby brine going, which I'll do that in a sec.
I did it. It's not working. Exclamation point KJE.
Sometimes it takes a few seconds.
KGE or KJE?
KJE, right?
Ah,
Did it work?
I did KGE.
I mean, all right. I don't want to. I know it's early. We're not fully awake.
Actually, yeah, it's working.
Cool. 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 All right. Let's close that.
Thank you, Janae.
Yeah. All right. We have.
Janae says Skynet is low today.
Yeah, they ain't wrong. All right. What do we got? We got some praziquantel. I just bought this, I believe. Yeah. Because my other one's expired. Good till October 24. Where are my glasses? I can't see. I'm blind, man. All right.
Alishon says KJE sent a nice box of botanicals for the auction.
Sweet. Okay, what do we got here? What does this say? For use, for treatment of praziquantel susceptible disease conditions in freshwater and marine aquariums and ornamental pond fishes. Give them a bath. So we're not going to do that. We're going to.
Well, you can dip him in
Yeah,
it.
so it says as a bath, start treatment with new water. I can't even see this, dude. Jeez.
Well, maybe you should wear glasses.
I'm wearing glasses. It's just so little and dark. For treatment of, yeah, I read that. As a bath, start treatment with new water. As large a water change as practical. Any water used should be first conditioned with ultimate. Yeah. It's in a combination of whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Shake vigorously before use. Measure 1 teaspoon per 20 gallons. So we need half a teaspoon. Okay.
Shake vigorously before use.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. There are no contradictions to the use of liquid Prozico except for use in marine saltwaters where flatworms. Yeah. That would probably kill them, wouldn't it? All right, shake vigorously. And we need, what did I say, half a teaspoon? It was 1 teaspoon for 20, right? 1 teaspoon per 20. So half teaspoon per 10. That sound about right? This is a half teaspoon. This is a half teaspoon.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, if 20 is 1, 10 is half, right?
Usually.
Can I have somebody in the audience in the chat please confirm my math? Oh, it's too early. I gotta clean this little. Ow, hot. Too hot. I don't know if I shook vigorously enough, so we're gonna vigorously shake some more. Okay. Clean off the hootis. Half a teaspoon, which is 2.5 milliliters.
Greg's Planted Tank says we need to get Dr. Basileir on the stream.
Heck yeah. Okay. Little parasite prone little dudes.
Fish streams, good morning.
Am I supposed to poke it through this hole? Or is this a cap? What is going on here? I'm gonna break my fingernail on this. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be taking this off. But I need some tools here. Uh-oh.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Shake, shake, shake. Hmm. Smells lovely.
Nothing smells worse than Prime.
This has a prime kind of smell to it, actually. I think that's because it uses sulfur, actually, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Like it's a sulfate in there that. Vigorous. Is that vigorous enough? Oh, you got. There we go.
Shake it more than twice and you're playing with
Oh
it.
shit. Missed the thing. Whoop, got a little extra in this one. Okay. You'll be alright, guys. Let's do this guy on the bottom, too. Okay. I'll stick this here for now. Put this back on there. When do we redose? A single treatment lasts 5 to 7 days, is normally sufficient. Retreat as necessary, but no more than once every 3 days. So I guess maybe in 3 days you give another dose, and then you should be good for the rest of it. Sounds about right. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Oh, you know what? That's why these lights aren't coming on, because the time changed. And the Fluval...
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Fluval lights are, like, they're just dumb. They're dumb like that.
I know. I'm not quite sure for my lights. I think for the most part, the apps update.
Yeah, if
And
they're like internet or whatever, Wi-Fi connected.
yeah,
But the Fluval lights are Bluetooth connected, so they don't actually connect to like your network.
right. So they stay at the old time.
Yeah, until you update them, and then it sends the signal for the new time.
Mm,
Change the camera.
mhm.
Let's change camera. Come over here. Let's center that. Do you mean it isn't 8:30 a.m.? Yes, I mean it is not 8:30 a.m. At least, well, depends. If you're in Arizona, it might be. Well, it actually probably be earlier than that. But in Hawaii, Hawaii doesn't do it either. The rest of the schmucks got to move our clocks around.
So
Yeah, this should update the time.
which one
There we
is
go.
correct? Which one is it this time that's the right time, or is it when we
Okay, this is
fall back?
daylight savings time began today. So we are no longer in actual time. We are in man-made time. Well, all time is man-made. But
Spring ahead, fall back.
yeah, but daylight savings began, so it ends in the fall and begins in the spring. So from fall to
Mm.
spring, or from spring to fall, we are in daylight savings time, which is we moved our clocks ahead an hour. But really, so when it's noon for us, it's really only 11 a.m. for the sun. Does that make sense? Probably not. Doesn't even make sense to me. Sketty Nonia, good morning.
just very
Where
confusing.
the F is Patty? That's a good question. I'm gonna call her and curse her out. Please do. Please do. Please do. Okay. What's new here? What I get? I got myself one of them. Don't know where he is. I'm gonna try and find him. Those Aptasia eating filefish. There he is. He's down here. See if you can see him. See him back there?
No.
You're not looking hard enough. He looks like a
Oh,
leaf.
he's moving with
Yep, with the
the
current.
flow.
He's like hunting around on
That's
the leaves
very
for. Yeah, he's a pretty cool
yeah.
fish, man. I'm telling you, I like him. He fit right in.
He's hiding in your
Yeah, and like the algae or whatever you want to call it, the macroalgae.
well, if you ask me, it looks very, plant like.
Yeah, I think they're called macroalgae though. It's like a seaweed,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. A guy at the
So
store gave
what?
it to me.
A normal reefer wouldn't want that growing in their tank.
I don't know. Actually,
They would put it in the sump,
maybe.
macroalgae.
Well, I know the stuff that's like waving in the breeze is definitely people don't want
I
that.
know. Well, yeah, that's air algae.
Yeah, exactly. But there's my little cleaner shrimp dude. It's pretty cool too. So this tank is it's got its issues, but we're taking the natural approach here. But I like that filefish. He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see
oh
him there.
filefish.
He's picking at something.
Yeah, there's like aptasia. I got a little bit of an aptasia problem in this tank, so that's one of the reasons why I got them. Apparently they eat them,
Mm.
and it was like on the backs of some of these algae, I guess. You could see like the little aptasia is like a little anemone looking thing.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how did you do that? You little bugger. I put these big chunks in here down at the bottom because I wanted to try and stop him from moving all the sand off that egg crate. So I put these big chunks of coral. I broke up a piece of coral I had laying around, and I put him down there. He pushed them all the way up here. It had to have been that clownfish.
Ian was saying
You bastard.
most reef tanks have too many herbivores to
Mmm.
let algae grow.
I see. So that's the issue.
You don't have enough herbivores.
Well, I got the Blenny, but I don't know if he eats
The
those.
blenny.
I think he eats the hair algae mostly. Speaking of Blenny, there you
You
go
need
there.
you need a herd of blennies.
Yeah, well, he's doing all right.
And Vinay's saying we need to get rid of daylight savings time.
Yeah, you and me both. I'm with you, man. Yeah, so I still have some of the vermitid snails, although they do seem to be getting better. Like I don't, like I'm pretty sure a lot of that's just all dead. I can knock it off. It's still in here though. It's not like it's gone away. The aptasia, you can kind of see aptasia sitting right there in the middle on that rock. Well, next to that plug. You see it? Yeah, it looks like an anemone sticking out of the ground. Forms on the glass too sometimes. But that filefish has been going around picking at the little stuff. And there's also a peppermint shrimp in here. I haven't seen him in a little while though. But actually, well, I saw one yesterday. I got 3 of them, but I've only ever seen one. They like to hide, but supposedly they eat aptasia too. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's the update on the saltwater. Those are the new fish. Threadfins, the filefish. Stay tuned. Stay tuned
Window
on that.
Liquor's asking what happened to the rock worms.
That's what we were just talking about, the vermitid snails. I
Uh,
think that's what he's talking about. It's getting a little
Yeah.
better. They're still in there. Like I haven't eradicated it, but I started really paying attention when I put in this tank. Like feeding a lot less. When I do feed, I don't feed as much. I'm trying to limit what I put in the tank so that it's kind of like any snail problem from when when I'm gathering. You feed the tank too much, you're gonna have a snail explosion. Cut back on the feedings, and the snails go away, or
Alashon
they
wants a
season out too.
BBA and Cyano giveaway today.
Yeah. Hang on a sec, I gotta sneeze. It's that sinus thing going on, whatever the heck is going around. Weather change, I don't know.
Crypt Keepers is saying he was hoping for some planaria.
Ooh. Do I have planaria? Probably. I have other kinds of worms. I gotta actually deal with them anyway. So let's go over there. We'll deal with worms. This is my worm station. Slash baby brine area. I might sneeze again. Hang on.
Uh,
Okay.
Ian is asking, you added those bumblebee snails, right?
I did. I have 6 of them in there. I only ever see
He
3 at a
says
shot, but there was supposedly 6 in there.
those eat vermitid snails.
That's what I hear, but I've also heard that that hasn't never really been confirmed. That was kind of like an anecdotal thing, so I don't know if that's actually true. But I figured I'd try it, so I got a bunch of them. I got 6 of them. Hey, look, my little rainbow gobies. Or my rainbow darters. I don't know if you can see them. In there.
Daniel Velez, good morning.
They're looking pretty colorful right now, actually. What am
PA
I
Fish,
doing,
good
you bigot?
morning.
I almost grabbed. I tried to grab the brine shrimp like it was like fish food, like a pinch. And I was like, what am I doing?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm putting brine shrimp in there. All right. So yeah, I don't know if you can see those rainbow darters, but they're pretty colored up. Let me move this around. There we go. Stay there, guys. And there's the other
See
garas.
something, I guess. What are they? The Garas?
Oh, there's the rainbow darter right there.
Uh,
And I can't really see what you're
barely
seeing.
make it out.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see at this moment. So we'll deal with that later. Baby brine's going in. Where are the? Oh, this is what we gotta do. We gotta deal with because the time changed.
Aquarium Daily, good morning.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Good afternoon for him.
Yup. Okay, it is what time? 9 something. Almost 10.
Salient, good morning.
We'll just say it's 10. How about that? Good morning, Salient. All right, worms, black worms in this thing. I guess I could feed some, right? Did we feed this last week? We did feed some of this last week, but we can do it again. I just take my turkey baster, stir up the substrate, and suck up the worms. Put them in this little vial, or what do you call it? Measuring cup. Let's get some from over here. You see them all squiggling around. I don't know, well, yeah, I don't know if you can. I'm probably blocking it, but squiggles. Yeah, it's probably good enough. It's good enough for my purposes today. We'll need that. Let's feed them while we're here. Mini algae wafers. I usually throw about like, I don't know, 7, 8 in there. That's enough to feed what we're gonna feed. Let's put the baby grind back. Let's put my scooper over there.
In your tiny refrigerator.
Yeah, my mini fridge. Worms! Need to be fed. These are Grindel worms. I feed them bottom wafers.
Yummy.
Proteins. They like the meat. Could probably feed this. I'm not going to. Let it build up a little bit. Got 4 more to check on real quick. Some of these are kind of struggling. I did just upgrade or whatever. I changed some of the substrate, stirred stuff up. These are like I don't know. I've had these for probably like 2.5 years now, probably a little bit longer. I got them from Brienne's Fishroom a while ago, and I swear I feel like I've been juggling this colony ever since. Like I was like always on the verge of like, I'm gonna kill him. Am I gonna kill him? Am I gonna kill him?
Yeah, I just let mine crash because it was so infested with
Oh yeah, fruit flies or whatever the hell.
yeah.
Yeah, I had that problem too. Actually, yeah, that's what happened to my last colony. I got fruit flies in it, so then I had to abandon that one. This one's struggling.
Salient says that he got the stickers and magnets.
Sweet, cool, nice.
You're welcome, Salient.
Took a little bit. I think I sent them out well over a week ago. Oh well, whatever. At least you got them. That's good. Good to know. All right, those worms are done. Let's put the lid on that. Let's go over here. And I guess we can change tanks or cameras again. Unless you want to watch worms. The other thing I need to do is fix the timer over here. Because it should be coming on soon. Should already be on. What is going on here? Okay. Let's get down here a little bit.
Salient, we're supposed to get snow or something tonight.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Here's the Baddest. He's looking pretty good. Let's change cameras. Oh. Okay. We see the Baddest? A little bit. He's in the lower left there. A little too zoomed in. Maybe I should zoom out. Probably help if I turn the light on too. Whoops.
Eduardo wants to know why you're breathing so hard.
I'm stuffed up. That's why. That's why I'm because I can't breathe out of my nose. All right, let me adjust the old. Okay, what time is it? We're talking 9 a.m. Oh. Demonstrate.
We're
We're gonna turn the light on.
Eduardo says they're getting up to 90 today.
Nice. Boy, that little guy colored up, huh?
Baddest.
Baddest. He's like looking at me. He's eyeballing me. He looks good. Man, I wish I could take a picture of him right now. Actually, I could take a picture of him right now.
Salient says he needs some advice. He set up a dirted tank. He want to grow my plants so don't have to buy any.
Okay.
I have never done a dirted tank.
Oh, you want advice on a dirty tank? My advice is make sure you get organic soil. I guess you're going to do this, or something out of your yard. Topsoil, right? Maybe topsoil. That's going to have all the nutrients. The problem is you're going to have ammonia spike like crazy. Dude, this guy looks good. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, got sidetracked. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about dirty tanks, but from what I've heard, um, that soil has a whole lot of nutrients in it, right? So you definitely want to cap it with sand, probably like a good 2-3 inches of sand on top of whatever, however much.
Apparently, he's already done all of that.
Oh, okay.
Organic potting soil capped with sand. Any advice to help them grow?
Other than that, I mean, once the water's kind of cleared up, maybe do a bunch of water changes to kind of lower the amount of nutrients that leaked into the column, because that might create a whole lot of algae. But to
He
get the
says
plants
no
growing,
fish. No fish, so the ammonia helps plants.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just saying it might be a little too much nutrients and you're going to get algae blooms. You kind of want to keep those nutrients locked in the soil as much as you can. But yeah, plant stuff in the soil that has roots that needs, it's a root feeder.
Yeah, you definitely have to do a lot of water changes when you first start up.
Yeah, because there's a lot. I mean, even though plants can uptake ammonia through the roots directly, a lot of ammonia is not good for plants either. You know what I mean? It can burn the leaves, all that stuff, burn the roots. So there is everything in moderation, right? But yeah, I don't know. I would just stay up on the water changes to make sure that you don't get a bloom in the water column, because that's the big risk, I think, in my opinion. I don't know. What does the chat think?
Yeah, Ian agrees. Water changes like crazy, 80 to 90% since you got no fish.
Yeah, if you got no fish, yeah, you can go all the way. Yeah. I agree with that. All right, let me rinse out these worms because they're getting dirty. Dirty worms. Dirty worms. Oh man, what's going on with these? I've been fighting a cold for like a couple of days. I'm losing that battle. Let's hope not.
You gotta, in that tank, you have a good mixture of black-beard algae and hair algae.
Yeah, it's coming along. And some plants. Don't forget the plants. I know it's like not as much as the algae, but there's still some. Actually, that one plant that remember when we went to what is that Captain Nemo's place when we met Alshon for lunch?
Yeah.
That one plant is in that tank, that baddest tank. That one long-looking one in the back there. The
I thought that
crypt.
was just a big clump of
Algae? Nope, you'd be
hair
wrong.
algae.
You'd be wrong. There's a plant down there. Yeah, where's
Let
that?
me
I
see.
can
I
grow
had I
BBA better
had
than
bought
you,
some
huh? Can you?
plants. I had bought some plants from there too, but I can't remember if I have any of them
What is it?
survive.
1000A or whatever that crypt is, I think. I can't remember what it's called. Might be something else. Retrospiralis. I can't. I got one of each or something. I'm almost done cleaning these worms. Worms are pretty dirty. They like to cling to dirt, so it makes them harder to clean. I'm compacting my worms.
Are you peeing on them now?
Yup. It's another way to clean them. Just pee on them. They tend to get rid of everything they're holding on to when you do that. Alright, that's probably clean enough. Good. Good enough. Let's see if we can lure. Well, there was one out. I don't know where he went. Yeah, this plant in the back left here, on this side of the screen. That's this plant right here. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's either a Balzane or a Retrospiralis. I don't remember. I don't have that one, so. Get some black worms. See if the baddest come out of hiding. Let me get out of the way so they get. I'll watch it on my screen so they don't see me. Because they like to come out and hunt. They're kind of cool.
There he is.
They're kind of cool when they come out and hunt. Oh, no wait. Oh, I see him. Maybe we could zoom in on him. He looks pretty fired up too. That's what I love about these. These guys get these really cool blue in them. Is that the camera we're on? Yeah, we are. Property. Configure video. We have a zoom in this one. A little bit of a zoom. That's about it. He's lurking in the middle there. I can see his fin. There's two of them in here. I don't know where the other one is. Huh. Oh well.
This is the tank with
Yeah,
the
the two
two
baddest are in here.
baddest.
Oh, they're there, both.
I see both of them.
He just spit out a bunch of worms. Cool. Well, the baddest are still alive. It's always a good sign. Someday I'll get them in a better setup.
Keeper looks like Retrospiralis.
Okay, that would make sense.
Valencia is much taller.
Yeah, I have it. I think the Valencia or Balzane or whatever it is. I don't even know how to say that. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
I don't know.
There it goes. Chris Aquazone, good morning. I'm going to sue Jason for not allowing BBA to grow in my tanks. Okay, good luck with that. What were we just talking about? I forget. I just totally drew blank. I don't know what I was just talking about. Oh, the Sprouts. Yeah, the balls in a. I think it is another tank. Is what I was going to say. I think I have another tank. We can look at that. Balzac Guinea.
You just renamed the plant.
That's about as far as we can zoom right there. Love the blue on them. Baddest a cool fish. I like.
They are very stunning.
You're going very robotic and your signal is red. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we might lose the fish mon. Alright, moving on.
Mr.
Got that right. Okay. The only other thing we got here is, what are these? These are my freshwater flounders and my blue dream shrimps.
Alashar wants to know, do you still have the crits from the clash?
Yeah, well, while we're talking about, let me move the camera over there. I think these are, I can show you the ones I got from Alashar. Let me set my camera up. Over there. Is this long enough? This is the long one.
This is a shrimp tank.
This is a shrimp tank, yes. It's also a freshwater flounder tank.
Aquarium Daily says I also have stickers if anybody is interested.
Awesome. Aquarium Daily. Might be interested. We get some from you.
Yeah,
What is going on here?
I always am in the market for new stickers. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Some pocket modding.
From who? Not me.
It looks like
Maybe it was me.
message deleted by Color Guppies.
Uh-oh.
Ian's message.
Uh-oh. View the deleted message. Eduardo, I rip out the plants and sell at a club auction. Uh-oh. Vinay's pocket modding.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Fishimon, a sticker made by you soon, please. Victor, send me an email, because I have his stickers too. So I'll send you mine and his, if you haven't already gotten them. The email should have been popped up somewhere around here. Where? Yep.
The Aquarium Daily says just contact me, your address, details on his YouTube page.
There you go. Okay.
For his stickers.
Up. Renee's back. He says, I'm sorry, Ian. Sorry, Ian. Yeah, it happens. All right, let's feed flounders. And
I pocket mod all the time.
you're always playing in your pocket with something. Probably shouldn't be.
Pocket pool.
Playing pocket pool when you shouldn't be.
Ah, there he is. I see one.
Flounder, you pop out
Right
already?
in the middle of the screen.
Oh,
Right
yeah.
in the middle of the screen.
Yup. I see him too. He was waiting for that, didn't he? He was like, boom.
He knew it was
He
coming.
knew there was food. They don't screw around. They also like Grendel worms. I think they even eat the baby brine. I put that in there a lot. They seem to like it. So, and those guys are doing really good. I think, I don't know, I gotta get a better setup for them, I think, but, seem to do well with the shrimp.
Victor says he sent an email today to you.
Awesome. That looks like a dead shrimp right there. That is a dead shrimp. I can see a dead shrimp.
Or maybe it's a. You sure it's not a
No, it's definitely a dead shrimp. See it?
shell?
No, it's blue and turning red.
Oh, from cocktail.
Dead shrimp. Not entirely sure why it died. Ugh. Any other dead ones? Nah. Nah. I'm looking alright. See, can I disturb any of these guys here? Whoops, I scared him. Over there in the grass.
Jeez.
Didn't like that. Any others down here? They're in there. So, oh, I see one all the way in the back. I got him on the glass. Getting big, those guys. The guy's about the size, well, bigger than a quarter, I think. Let's turn nasty shrimp down the sink. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, it stinks. Man. Oh, no, that's not him. Never mind. I know what that is. Purigen. You ever, I don't know if you guys ever deal with Purigen, but like, man, have you ever recharged Purigen? That stuff stinks. Could someone mention the benefits of glass having growth on it? I could mention that maybe it has benefits. The only benefit it has for me,
I
I think, is
I know the
aesthetics.
shrimp like it.
Yeah, and it's definitely like, exactly. Shrimp like that stuff. I think it creates more of like a natural kind of like barrier. That's one of the reasons why I paint my tanks black too, because I think the fish feel more comfortable with like
Shrimp
somewhere to
seem to
put
be
their.
grazing on it.
Yeah, the shrimp do graze on the glass, whatever's growing on it.
Alashon says I was a mod on Terry's channel and slept modded about 3 people during a late night stream. Terry unmodded him.
Nice. Yeah, biofilm for the shrimp to graze on. Um, yeah, I mean you can see them all clinging to the wall there. Even in like the saltwater tank back here, I got all this algae on the glass in the back. I don't ever clean the
Bruiser
back.
TV, good morning.
Hey, Bruiser, what's going on, man?
Bruiser, Bruiser saying that just in case people don't know or forget, Jenny Lynn also has stickers.
Oh yeah, Jenny Lynn. Do I have Jenny Lynn stickers? I do have
I
Jenny Lynn.
have
I do. I do.
I have Jenny Lynn stickers.
I
Yeah,
do. It's.
you gave me
Yep,
one.
that's where I remember. I remember. It took me a minute. All right, here. Let's switch cameras. We're gonna look at the plants. I believe these are the plants. The one in the back. Well, the two in the back. There's a big one back there. The two over here. I think are the ones you gave me, Alishon. I'm pretty sure. I think maybe even that one too. That little one front. And speaking of stickers, Jenny Lynn. Yeah,
Mhm.
this has got some algae on the glass. I gotta clean that next time I do the water change. I don't feel like dealing with that right now.
No shit, it has algae.
No shit. Oh. Yeah, so there is. I think it's beneficial, honestly. I have another tank that's got like the whole back wall looks like it's like an algae mess. It almost comes off. It started coming off like a carpet. And the
I know
shrimp.
I got some autos in a 10 gallon and it has that spot algae,
Yeah.
that green spot. And I mean they don't eat it right up, but I see them grazing
Do
on
they
it.
take care of the green spot pretty well or no? No. Okay.
No. I mean green spot is hard to
Yeah, yeah.
get off, but I think they graze on it
No, I was
though.
just wondering if they could keep it like down or something like that, because that seems to be a lot of the
No.
problem I get is green
Mm-mm.
spot in a lot of some of these tanks. A lot of some of these.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of
A
some of
lot of
these,
some of
yeah.
these is what I just said. Yep. That's exactly what I said. Okay. Ooh. What else?
Eduardo said algae on glass supports natural life within the cycle. Thus, they help feed support when needed. Fish like grass, aka weed.
You said that Eduardo, of course. Of course. I need some stickers to add to my collection that Eduardo collected for me. Didn't I send you? No, I didn't send you stickers, Deb. I sent you a T-shirt. That was easy. You know what I should do is put some stickers on Teespring, and that would make me life easier for getting to international people. Not a bad idea. Not
Mm-hmm.
a bad idea. We need an easy stream sticker. Put your head on it.
Yeah, easy stream sticker.
I don't know. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't break. All right. Magic Clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser takes care of green spot. Yeah. The only problem is you do know that like that stuff is coming off in the water column, right? It is melamine. I don't know if that's good or bad. Just I don't know. I don't like the idea of it.
What, you mean the magic eraser?
Yeah, because it is coming like when you're scrubbing it off, you're scrubbing off the eraser too. That's why the eraser gets smaller. That's all coming off on the water column. I don't know if it has it probably doesn't have any adverse effect other than just microplastics. It should have a BBA
Using
sticker.
microplastics. I
Let's
use
see.
a credit card.
Yeah, I mean I have the scraper thing, the one with the like the mag float that has the thing on it, the blade on it. And I just
Yeah.
a lot of times, I mean, obviously, if I want to sit there for like 4 hours just with the magnet part, but I usually just go in there with just scrape it off my hand. Just use some elbow grease, but I just use that thing. It's all I use. It don't come off.
You use some weenus grease.
Does Jason have Easy Stream stickers? No, I don't. I have normal stickers, but not Easy Stream ones. All right, man. Where are we at? Any more flounders? I was coming in here to look at my little notebook. Have any
Patch of hair algae looks like hair, like
I
a
know.
clump of hair you pulled out your drain or something.
Yep, this is exactly what it was. Figured the shrimp would like that. I pulled it right. It was the wife, you know. She clogged up the shower again, so pulled it out.
Ew.
Bet the shrimp would like that, those nasty things. Probably be all over that.
Somehow I feel like soap residue and stuff will
Well,
kill
you know,
them.
I think you got to rinse it pretty well. All right, at Salient thermometers. Anyone make one where the suction cup isn't a complete piece of? Yeah. What I noticed is this is what I bought. I bought some of these. These actually work pretty cool. Where are we at? We're on that camera. Just gonna swing this. Bought the ones that have the magnets. It totally eliminates the suction cup thing, right?
It is my experience that suction cups,
Magnets.
all suction cups eventually fail,
Yes.
no matter how good they are.
Yes. I agree.
The water just they don't stand up in
It's
water at
inevitable.
all. Eventually, no matter how good your suction cup is, it
It's
eventually
inevitable.
fails. It just doesn't want to suction anymore.
Sounds like a girl I knew.
Yeah, you bring them and they start suctioning it.
Hang on. Alright. I gotta blow my nose again.
People suction cups suck until they don't, and then they just suck.
What is a good aquarium heater? Oh, that's a loaded question, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, who's here? Good morning,
Hey,
Patty.
Patty! Good morning! What's going on, Patty?
Patty's
I don't even
here.
have a video.
Everybody, Patty's here. Patty, people were asking about you. They haven't seen you for so long. They
They
were
were.
worried.
People are upset. Stop flicking your knife.
You know, that's my
Okay.
fingernails.
Close enough. It's like my wife. She does that stuff. She starts clicking. What do you like? Stop
Yeah.
clicking your fingernails.
Fidgeter. I'm a fidgeter. I like to fidget. I should get one of them
I
fidgets.
think all heaters suck equally. Yeah. Basically, I mean, I don't know. I try to find ones. See, that's one of the reasons why I started using a lot of heater controllers, like especially in the bigger tanks or like the sump systems. It's because I don't trust a lot of heaters, and the heater controller is kind of like an emergency backup,
Fail
fail safe.
safe.
Yeah, I use whatever is kind of like on the cheaper, and check it out. Like, what is it? We set up we put heaters in that 75 for the cichlid tank, or cichlid tank. Well, I guess they are cichlids. Hang on. Let me put the camera on it. Angelfish, and black ghost knife. Eventually, those wine millerai that are in quarantine are gonna go in there, and there's some denison barbs in there at the moment, and Mr. G. But I put 200 watt heaters in there, and why did I use 200 watt heaters? Because they were cheaper than the 100 watt or the 150 watt heaters. So shop around. A lot of times Petco does deals, especially on their website, where they whatever they're, well, I forget what brand they are, Imaginarium or whatever the heck they are. Monty. The reason that camera's moving over there is
That's
because
like
Monty's moving the camera. Okay.
I bought some T-Cam tabs, and they were actually like half price on
Oh
the
yeah,
app.
yeah. Check the online or the app prices because they usually are. Sometimes they're cheaper. A lot of times they do a lot of deals. Like on occasion, like it'll just be like, what is it? I found the Tetra Whisper pumps. Like some of them were on sale. I got like, what is it? The 60-gallon one, whatever, up to 60 gallons. I got that for $7 or something like that. It was something like insanely cheap price. I'm like, oh, now you know why the camera's pushed over because this guy.
Editor.
Yeah, my producer's over here checking things out.
He's making sure he's running
Yeah,
shape.
he's in inspection mode.
Yeah. He's like, any fish jump up tanks today? Let me find them
He's
for you.
definitely interested in what's going on in that tank. What is he looking at? He's looking at something underneath it, though. It's probably the water flowing down
Yeah,
there.
he's looking at the sum.
Little Monty. Should we turn the light on for you, Monty? Let's see. You see some of the fish? See, can we turn the light on? There you go. It's like, alright, cool. Only the co-op, even the co-op heaters are meant to last about a year. Tetra pumps are being given away practically. Yeah, sometimes they are, honestly. So I bought two. Yeah, better have too much than not enough, especially as the heat goes. Yeah, so I use a variety of stuff. I would heat the room and skip the heaters, but my fish room isn't open to the house. Yeah, part of the reason too is I'm in a basement here, so a lot of times, like especially in the summer and stuff, it gets pretty cold down here. That's the winter. It stays a little warmer because the tanks are the water's being heated, I guess. So it kind of heats the room. Plus the heat's on in the house. But in the summer, the air conditioning's on, and
The heat is on.
you know
The heat is on.
she buys cheap ass heaters off of Amazon. Yeah, that's one thing you gotta keep an eye on them. If they're that cheap, you gotta worry. It might fail.
It's just a
The last
cheap
ones I bought
date.
on Amazon, I believe I found these 50-watt ones for pretty cheap. I think I bought 4 of them because they were like, these are like, I don't know, I think these are another ones that were like under $10 a piece. And they're good for 10-gallon tanks actually, so.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the air
Mm-hmm.
pump that I got. And I got it because it was cheap, and then I was like, well, I might as well get an extra one, so I got 2 of them. Those are good deals. What's up, Mont?
There's no saying thing not good and good thing not
Yup,
cheap.
yup. And the cheap comes out expensive. Because you gotta buy it more often. I gotta get some more fish for this tank. These more, at least, more tetras, I think, because the school's kind of dwindling. These guys are aging out, man. I've had these dudes forever.
Patty claims that it's just you're just buying the more expensive
Yeah,
rebranded
there's that.
version.
A lot of people share the same tech, or actually a lot of the same tech is like whatever. It's just the tech, standard tech, and they just repackage it in different
Well,
things.
those TVs that Best Buy sells, the forget the name of it now, but they
Oh, there,
claim that
Elaine's here.
Samsung makes them, but just put their name on it.
All
You
right, check it
know,
out. Hang on, I want to address this because
cheap.
Elaine Lucart, you're the one that left a comment about the Simon. Yes. I don't know if you caught me when I said this earlier, but there's something weird with YouTube that won't let me do anything with that comment. I can't reply to it. I can't even like it. I can't even give it a thumbs up. I can't even give it a heart. But I was trying to. Anyway, she said I left a comment about the thiamine. I think there's something in the stomach that stops absorbing. the absorption of thiamine. We injected thiamine with a needle subcutaneously. I don't know how you do that with fish, though. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, how would you do that? And I was reading studies about it too, where in like food fishes, like trout farms and stuff like that, they would inject them with thiamine and the problem would go away. But I don't know how to go about doing that either. What do you think, Monty? Yeah, but that was a great comment, Elaine. That put me down a rabbit hole. Which actually, it might be the problem with that fish. I'm not entirely sure. I do feed them foods with thiamine, but like you said, there might be something stopping it from being absorbed. In that case, I don't know how to give it to them. I don't.
Salient wants to know
Thiamine
where in
shots?
PA are
Huh?
you? Salient wants to know where in PA are you
I'm on the
guys?
eastern edge. I am in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And Kirk is not in Pennsylvania.
Living life in
Kirk is in New
Allentown.
Jersey, which is right across. He's on the other side of the border. Come on, he's just checking.
He's living life in Allentown.
But that was a great comment, Elaine. I appreciate that. You know, I was definitely looking into it.
Why don't you buy yourself a hypodermic needle
Start poking the fish.
and get one of them capsules, them vitamin D capsules, and just suck whatever's in it out, and then just inject
What
it
could go
into the
wrong?
fish.
What could go
Will
wrong
that
with
work?
that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Mm.
Isn't it like an oil?
Well, I just took 2 vitamin B pills because
So
we were talking about vitamin B. I'm like, oh, I should take my vitamin B. And it's like a powder.
isn't
It's like
there
a.
oil
I
in
think they
those
get a
capsules?
derivative from a lot of like. Yeah, it's like
Oil
a
is a
powdered thing.
powder.
And I think they get a lot of it from like bacteria or something like that. It's like, here, if I
Wow.
could read the ingredients. But it's a B complex too, so it's not just B1. I think B1 is the one that has thiamine or whatever.
What about vitamin D? Do you take
I get all
vitamin
my
D?
vitamin D from the sun, man.
I was waiting for you to say yes. You get your daily dose of vitamin D.
Maybe soak it in their food. That my stupid phone. I don't. Maybe I don't think it is your phone because I was talking to some other people that they could leave comments, but I couldn't. For some reason, I can't. And I can't even like. I even went on the YouTube Studio on the PC. It won't let me. Every other comment
Well,
I could
in
reply to.
the settings, it
Oh,
could be
maybe it is their
settings.
settings. Yeah, maybe. But other people can leave comments,
Yes.
or so they said they could. I don't know if they ever did, but anyway, what are we looking at here? We're looking at my fry container. I don't know. I wanted to address some of this fry stuff because it needs to be addressed. I need to like do something with it. I'm not happy with the way this is working. It functions.
You're not?
What I don't like is that the fry can get out through those sponges. That's the big problem. That's really the only problem.
Mm.
So I think that left container has nothing in it. I haven't put anything in there for like a while, months. Well, at least a month. And there is no more fry in there if there ever was. It's double.
I see
Well, in
fry
the
in the
tank,
tank.
yeah, but no, I'm talking about in this container. This container is empty and has been empty for a while. So I think I'm going to address the sponge issue in this one.
You're gonna
I'm going to
undress
undress it,
something?
okay? And likewise in the bottom one down there, this one is empty.
Elaine said some vitamin Bs can be taken under the tongue. Maybe a tiny dab on gills. Maybe some. It's medical. Maybe because it's medical
Right.
advice.
I don't know. I will do a little more research on that before I actually throw that in there. I just medicated for parasites because I want to eliminate that possibility too. But I will try. I don't know. Maybe it's the problem with like the thiamine they're putting in fish foods is probably like an additive, and it's one of those things the stomach can't absorb that stuff, or they're not good at absorbing it. So maybe if I gave them more of a natural source of thiamine or B1 or whatever it is, it'd be better. What was it? Somebody said that earlier. I think it was Deb's Aquapets was I forget what you said. It was like it was spinach,
Spinach.
yeah, something else, yeast. Yeah, maybe
Yeast.
yeast. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
throw some
maybe
yeast in
milk.
there or whatever.
Maybe dissolve some yeast in water and just pour it in the
Yeah.
tank.
No, no, no.
Not a lot,
Just a
a
little.
little.
All right, there's a couple frying here. These are
Um,
cyanodorsalis that were
Deb,
hatched.
you was saying maybe filter floss instead of sponge.
Maybe. I have this stuff that I bought a long time ago. It's a big roll. I can cut it down to size, but it is a very fine stainless steel mesh. I think I'm going to use this. And just
That's more fun than a
this is definitely
sponge.
more fine than a sponge. This is the stuff I use to keep the grindleworms from getting out of the grindleworm colony. So it's too fine for grindleworms to go through, or flies
Alright.
to get in. You know what I mean?
Okay, the
So
fruit
I'm guessing it
flies.
would keep the fry out because they're definitely bigger than that.
Because Patty was saying put some fine mesh, craft mesh in
Yeah, well,
there
this is kind of the
instead.
same area, except this is stainless. It's probably
Yeah,
better actually. It's finer.
yeah. It won't rust in the water.
Yeah, it's kind of like along the same lines. I could probably filter baby brine through that too. That's how fine that is.
That's
It's so
fine,
fine.
that is. Or you could just buy a baby brine sieve and cut
Well,
the mesh out of
did you
that.
just see not that huge roll of mesh I
But
just
what do you have in
have?
mind? What do you have in
Why would I
mind?
buy something when I have mesh right here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right.
All right, let's get this out of there. Whoa.
And I suggested, what about the Vitacam for vitamins?
Whoops, I'm spilling water all over the floor like an idiot. Wow. Hang on.
Patty's just a plethora of
Vitacam
information
is that? I'm
today.
guessing that's a. So, yeah, I've heard of it. I've never used it though. And I'm not entirely sure what it is. I'm guessing vitamins.
Is it a
Fish, I
multivitamin?
guess you add it to the water or you add it to the food? Like, how's that work?
I guess to the water.
Mm. I keep coming over here and I keep smelling like this horrible, like fishy smell, and then I realize it's the Purigen. That stuff stinks, man. I gotta move that. I was recharging it. I use it in my saltwater tank. I don't even know why. Figured I'd try it out. Okay. I have cleaned the container. And this was kind of a little bit of a coarser sponge, so I should have thought that this was a bad idea. Or, I don't know. For some reason, I thought this much sponge would stop the fish from swimming through it. But I was apparently wrong.
Victor is taking off. He says thanks for the live stream,
Thanks for being here,
Depths.
Victor. And send me an email, depthsunknownfishkeeping at
Um,
gmail.com. If you wanted stickers.
Patty's saying you can soak food in it and you can add it to the
Okay.
water. Fish like it.
And what was it called? Vitacam. Vitacam. I remember this stuff. Wait a minute. No. Do I? Didn't we
Didn't you
get some of that as like a. It was
got
in
in
a
a
goodie bag,
goodie
wasn't it?
bag?
I
The
remember
craft
seeing it. It was the same stuff with ChemiPure was, right?
paper. They had so many things in there, like
Maybe I'm confusing that with ChemiPure.
all that
Maybe that's what they
stuff.
gave me. I don't remember. I don't think I
I know they gave me
don't think I used it. Oh yeah.
algefit, which I put in my bowl, and then I realized that it also kills
Uh,
snails and worms. I mean,
that's
snails
horrible.
and shrimp.
Okay, basically this is like a food container for refrigerator or whatever that I cut a hole in for that
Hmm.
sponge. I also glued a
Yeah.
little piece because it is just like
Hmm.
a quarter inch too short to fit. It'll fit, but if I bump
Yeah.
it, it falls in the tank. So I just glued it on to make sure I'd stop bumping, knocking it
Yeah.
in the tank. Um, other than that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and glue that thingy. And I want to grab the other one out of the bottom there, so if I'm going to glue them both, I'm going to glue them both at the same time. So let me get the bottom one, clean that one out. That one also has no fish in it. I guess I can double check that. Let's double
Um,
check that.
Still water says a tip: if you run flow into the tray too fast, forces the fry
Yeah,
through the
no, I could
sponge.
see that. But this isn't really, I don't think that's too fast, honestly. I mean, that might seem like a lot, but it's really just kind of a trickle. I don't know if that would be enough to force the fry out. This one's kind of dripping. And I do have it on like a valve, so I can adjust how much flow.
Plus, he was suggesting put the slot on the opposite side to the flow.
Yeah.
A sponge opposite direction of the
Well, the way
water
the
flow.
yeah, the way it kind of drops, I don't know if you can see that one from the bottom one from where we're looking right now. But well, we can look at this one. Kind of comes out in the middle. I guess I could shorten it a little.
Yeah, when I move the camera, now we can see it. Right,
Kind of comes out in
right,
the middle.
right.
This one's really just trickling, dripping. These guys are doing okay.
Mm,
I think what it is, I think they just
uh-huh.
see like they start worming their way into it. I don't know if they're getting forced out through it because
Or maybe
yeah,
they're
I
looking
think
for
they just get
food in
into it
it.
and then they just keep going and then eventually like if the lucky ones make it out, I guess, and I think the unlucky ones just die in the sponge. So I'm going to eliminate the sponge all around by putting a finer mesh on it. I'm sure that's going to create a little bit of a like have to clean it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Hot
I'm going to
glue it?
hot glue it.
Hot,
Yep.
hot
Yep.
glue it?
I'm going to hot glue, baby.
Al West
Hey, what's up,
is
Al?
here. Good morning,
All right,
sir.
let me clean this real quick.
It did not happen. You just went.
Oh no, hang on. Might be my camera, or it could have been the stream.
Oh, it's me.
Could have been you. Well, it looks like we're still streaming. I think.
Camera hasn't, and everything's still moving on
Maybe
the
it's the other
picture.
camera.
So, oh no, my phone's
You are
standing.
very
No, no,
robotic.
I
I'm gonna
need
tell you
to
that you've been
move.
robotic for quite a while.
I am robotic. Domo arigato. It's roboto. The man is robotic.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I guess everybody else probably heard that. Boom, boom, boom. Who knows what that was? It might have been. Oh, you know what I think it was? Hang on. It was probably. Yeah, 10:34 a.m. I just got a notification on my computer. That's what it was. You heard that?
Well, it's been a pleasure, but I have shopping to do and
Okay.
heading out.
Oh, I thought
Mr.
that was you saying that. I was like,
Eduardo.
all right, see you, dude.
Nah.
Eduardo, have fun. Get your shopping done. All right. Gonna reset these containers.
I am como arigato, Mr. Rebato.
Pretty bad.
I am very como.
Just trying to get some of the loose mold.
Make sure to eat before you go shopping, Eduardo. You don't want to be picking up junk food.
Yeah, eat a good breakfast, especially if you're going grocery shopping. That's the number one way to save money while grocery shopping is to
Patty,
make sure you're not hungry. Rule number one.
Patty's, Patty's suggestion to Eduardo is don't forget to lube.
Don't forget what? To
To
lube. Okay.
lube.
Plenty of lube.
Don't
Don't
forget
forget to
to
lube.
lube. Don't
Don't
forget
forget the
the
lube.
lube.
Don't forget
Not
to
to
lube.
lube. Sorry.
Don't forget to lube the lube.
Not to lube.
All right. Same thing. I also have a hole drilled in the back so I can stick that little 1/4 inch tubing up there. I think it's 1/4 inch.
Mm.
I think it's 1/4 inch.
You like to stick your little
I like to
1/4
stick
inch
my tubing
tubing
up
up
there.
there. I see.
Yep. All right.
Your 1/4 inch
1/4 inch one.
tubing. Good morning. I hate you
Good morning,
people.
Steph. Thanks for
Steph.
being here. And thank you for listening to Robotic Fishmon. Make sure you get dressed first before you go, Eduardo. Good idea. Although, you know, it is Florida. It's probably nothing new to those guys. I could see Eduardo being one of those guys wearing like the thong mankini and his flip flops to the store. Yep. Yep.
Oh, damn it. No, that in my disgusting.
Leave you with that image.
Dead puppies, dead puppies, dead
Dead
puppies.
puppies, dead puppies. Hot glue gun. Hot glue sticks. The mesh. We should probably cut this first.
Patty likes it when you talk about your 1/4 inch tubing.
Where do you see the 1/2 inch tubing? I got it going all the way. Oh, you heard? Eduardo heard that. Oh well. Men every word. What am I doing? I need snips. I need to cut this stuff. Where are my snippies? There we go.
Steph wants to know, so what are we making?
We are making adjustments to these little fry containers because the sponges, the fry seem to be getting out through the sponges. So I'm putting a finer mesh over this hole, and I'm going to hot glue it. But I'm going to cut the mesh first.
Patty says that he's fixing his fry holding.
You might need a reboot, dude. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with you.
I want to go out.
Yeah, maybe try rebooting your PC or something. Because you are very robotic. Let me plug this in real quick so this is heating up. Ooh. Set that on ground. Alright. Alright, let's move this out the way. Let's get the hole roughly. I'm just going to cut a square off of here that's going to be big enough. If I can. Snips. I'm just going to cut it big. And trim it. Oops. What is going on? Alright, there we go. It's cutting too fast. Come on now. Go. Go. Alright, let's put this away. I think we have enough right there. Let me go check on the Fishmon. Whoops. Did I pull out? I don't think I pulled that out. Nope, Fishmon's not there. Coarse sponge, not good for much. Yeah, it was probably a little too coarse. I don't know. It wasn't really a coarse sponge. I don't know if it was coarse. It didn't seem coarse. It was probably too coarse for that. I probably could have used a finer sponge, to put it that way. But I think this is going to do the same thing. I mean, this is a pretty fine mesh. I don't know if you can see that, but it is pretty fine. This edge is all janky. I'm going to cut that off. That edge. So, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, just cut this in half. That should be enough for both. So I think that's enough. Probably cut this down a little bit more if I need to. I don't know if I need to. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Pretty much shanked myself a little piece of wire. Cut those little edges off. Drop that one. Ow. Trying to listen for Kirk backstage too. Alright, hang on. You go over here. I'll do this over the trash can so I'm not like getting little metal shivs all over the floor. Just gonna trim these edges. Sharp. These corners are a little whacked out. That's better. Let me see if Kirk's back there. Yep. Though I don't see him. Hmm. Yeah, he's not resolving. Interesting. Must be his connection. Alright, well, we'll give him a few minutes. See if we can figure that out. That's that one. This one I gotta trim. I'll try to keep a eye on chat real quick too. Let me trim down these corners.
Hello, bitch.
Trim off this rough edge.
Hello, bitch.
Okay, good enough. Probably done with that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I gotta find my phone. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we're a little off screen. Alright, okay, I think we should be good now. Yeah, cool.
Hello,
Hey, Paul
bitch.
McCarthy, what's going on? Just slicing the edges. Sponge over up. Hey, Steph, I just had all that, man. Trust me. Where is the piece I just had? I had a little piece of sponge cut, slit in there. Ba 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 ba. Problem is the fryer's so small we were getting through the sponge. Whether the sponge might have been too coarse or not, that means I just needed to put either a new sponge in there, but I don't have a finer sponge than that. I do have finer mesh, so that's why I'm doing the mesh. I think the mesh will work just as well, right?
Dean tried to mesh and it clogged.
On the inside, outside, outside. Do it on the outside.
Tomo
Alright.
regato, me
Let
sta
me
arrebato.
leave the fishmons back there. See if we can get him back.
Piace ma che.
Nope. Still not there. Is he? He has no camera. He
Yes,
also
I
has no
am.
audio, according to me.
Hello.
It does sound like he's talking, though. Is he talking? Do you
Yeah.
guys hear him? Or is that me talking?
Are you talking to yourself?
Can you guys hear Fishymon saying something? I see his mic moving, but I don't see him.
Biatch, I'm
And I can't
here.
control his audio.
Biatch, I'm
Waiting for
here.
some of the chat to come through here. So I should find my phone. That's weird. I keep seeing like an audio bloop from him. I can hear a robotic Kirk. Okay, I can't hear him. To me, he's not even backstage. So you might have to come back. Yeah, he did. He dropped off. Okay. Weird. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I just saw his mic was moving, but I didn't actually see him backstage. Like, I guess his audio was coming through, but not to me. I give up, is what he says. Okay. Good to know. I don't know. It did look like you weren't resolved backstage, so I don't know what was up. Alright, let me try hot gluing. Maybe Kirk will try and figure that out again. I don't know. Let's just lay this on thick. Oh no. We need another stick. Get in there. Keep the flow. Alright, that should be good. Set that down there. And let's put this in. Push. Try not to get my fingers stuck in the glue. Alright, that should definitely be good. I'm getting glue all over myself. I'm gonna let that solidify. Let me get this glue off my fingers. Whoops. Don't look like that didn't do anything. I think I want to make sure it's stuck on that top right there. So that's where I push it in that glue. Okay, that was definitely glued. Just gonna set it here. Let's do this one. Yoink, 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 yoink. Okay. That's pretty glued. Stick this way into it. Sure we're definitely pressed in. Way around. I'm gonna let that cool. Cool. We're good on that. We can unplug, put this away. That worked. We'll see how it works out in the long run. Alright, let me check chat here in a minute. I think Kirk has given up on me. He is gone back to bed. Taking a nap. Alright, let's just let that cool before I stick it away. Alright, let me check chat here. Probably move the camera again too. Jason got a nice spread. That's right. There will be a giveaway next week for all in attendance. Don't forget that. So saith Patty. Okay, am I missing anything? That's what she said. You can hear Robotic Kirk. TJ, what's up? Hi gang, a bit under the weather and moving slow today, but I'm here. Well, thanks for being here, TJ, and sorry you're not feeling good. But I know the feeling, man. It's got that winter. The weather has definitely not been nice. At least in our area. Alright, that's that. I can put this away. Alright, that is away. Alright, let's let it solidify before I stick them back in the tank. Where's my other camera? My other camera's over here. Let's turn it on. I'll turn the tank on. Let's change the camera. Denison barbs are getting bigger. They seem to look like they're bigger to me. But they're doing pretty good. Denison barbs, my Bulgarian greens, angels, and then Mr. G's in here somewhere. The geos are going to go in here too once they're done with the quarantine, and I don't know. I think maybe next week. If I don't notice anything on them, I'll keep a real good eye on them this week. But I mean, they're pooping fine. No visible anything. It's been 2 weeks plus in quarantine. So next week will be 3 weeks plus, I think. I think we might release them next week. Just because of the space they need. I see that this guy's fins are starting to heal. It was the festivums in they were in the other tank with the festivums. Bessos are picking on these dudes. At least they're top fins, bottom fins. They're definitely hungry. But they're always pigs. Could feed it a little bit and see if Mr. G comes out. StreamYard must be really expensive. It is not cheap, honestly. Like, it's kind of pricey. Especially if you're buying by the year. I mean, I guess by the month it's actually more expensive. But you only have to pay, you know. But if you want like the 1080p quality stuff, you gotta pay $600 a year. That's a little too pricey. Otherwise, you get the 720p. You can do that for free, but you only get so many hours per month. And if you pay, then you get unlimited hours and up to 10 people on your stream. But you're still only at 720p, and I think that one's $300 a year. That's not exactly cheap. It's like 20 some bucks a month. I think if you pay for the year, it's $300, and then otherwise it's like 20, $30 a month, which ends up being more. Yeah, StreamYard's not exactly cheap. That's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to start going away from StreamYard to like OBS and stuff like that. That's what this is. Toying around with stuff. We'll see. Denison barbs are looking good. That might have been a little too. Probably should have ground some of that up. Let's see if I can get a little finer. There we go. Denison bars are a little too small to be eating like these full-on pellets. The angels don't care. They'll eat it all. Didn't see Mr. G yet this morning. Is that him? That is him. So I think that's him. I don't see him moving though. Ouch. Maybe that's not him. Mr. G, where are you? Let's see. I think that's him. Nope, that's a log. He's in here somewhere. I'll leave him alone. I don't really want to go ripping the tank up looking for him. Probably freaked out the lights just came on. Anyway. Oh! Where are we at? New York is 22 inches below average for snowfall right now. Yeah. Need some valve along that back wall. Yeah, that'd be cool. Might get some of that. Still cold in the White North. Stress guard for those fins. Yeah, nah, they'll be fine. They're growing back already. Yeah. Alright. Where are we at here? I think those, let me move the other camera back and we'll set those back up and see how that runs. The other thing I might need to do is do a little maintenance on that pump, because one side is pumping really well and the other side is not. But the problem is the other side is frying it. So maybe I just take, here, let me move the camera. Let's put this over here. Move this over here. So let's try something. Let me switch cameras. Get this on the road here. About to go overtime. Okay. Now the container on the right there has a parafry, maybe more. I saw at least two. These are cyanodorsalis that have hatched in the fresh water. So maybe I pull this up a little bit, pull this out. Okay. Push this down. There you go. There you go. Out. Need to clean this because this is clogged. So I'm going to take this to the sink. Rinse a bunch of water through it. Hopefully that fixes it. I don't know if it's clogged, but there's definitely some gunk just flew out of that. I had a feeling it was where the elbow was. I'm just going to rinse everything out. Some gunk in the fitting there. Okay, good enough. I think we freed a lot of the gunk out. Yep, I can see that's wide open. It's wide open. Elbow. Okay. Now I'm going to move this back over here. Hang in there, guys. You're going for a little bit of a ride. Come on. You can do it. Hang in there, guys. Yes. We're almost there. Hang on. Cool. We did it. Let's tone that down. Whoops. Almost destroyed it at the last second. Look at that. Alright, one fry. I see one. Let's make sure they're all in there. See one. Number two. Is that you? Yeah, okay. I believe I see them both. One, nope. Maybe not. I can't tell. I stirred a bunch of mulm up, but it looks like I thought I saw two. I definitely see one still in here. I don't think he got stuck in anything. Okay. Let's set the other one back up. I'm going to give it a rinse before I stick it in. Make sure there's nothing. See how this works. If there's anything on that, just hopefully rinse this off. Okay. Alrighty. Let's try this. This is like, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say that was the biggest problem is I gotta let it fill up with some water. I guess I should clean this before I do anything too. Oh, I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, that's a T. That's not a T. It is a T. Just clean this real quick. Make sure. Fittings are easy enough to pull apart. Rinse. Alright. Maintenance on that. This is ready to go. Keep that going full chooch until it fills up. It wants to float, obviously, when it's not full, when it's full, or whatever, it's empty. Let's move this over that way so we're not on this sponge filter. We're gonna sink real quick soon. Okay. I think I gotta turn that down just a hair. Kind of like that little trickle trickle. Okay, that seems to work. I do with the little, there we go. See how if the water's flowing out, yeah, I think that'll work just fine. Obviously, I'm probably going to have to keep that clean. That'll probably choke up pretty quick. I definitely see one. Yep, two. I see them both. Okay, cool. You're so hard to see, man. Alright, cool. Yep, good. Okay, now these guys. Same idea. I guess. How about I clean this first? Then I want to just. I'm gonna just pop this on the other one. Because it seems to be the elbow that gets a little choked up here. Everything else will just come out there. Oh, that's pretty clean. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see if anybody's chat here. I lost my fishy mon. New local Austin, good morning. Mel Wall, good morning. Wizzle, what's up? Daniel Velez, what's going on? Your internet is a lot better today. Did you find or change something? Yeah, I don't know what was going on. For me, I think it was just the ISP that had an issue. That was that Wednesday on my Mr. Manifesto stream. Yeah, that was a pain. Very frustrating. But yeah, whatever it was, they were probably doing maintenance on it, or there was an issue, like somebody hit a pole or something. I don't really know. I suppose I could have called and complained, but then I would have been on hold for like 2 hours. At some point, the problem was just resolved itself. Like my internet reset and everything was fine. So I don't exactly know. But I'm also trying some different settings in the streaming software too. So that is a little slow on the flow. Maybe it's not so much this fitting. Let's try cleaning that elbow. You go over here for a minute. Stay in the water. Don't fall out. Make sure you fill up. I'm going to take this elbow out the elbow here. Yeah, okay. Let me clean this. Excuse me. All right. Give it a good rinse. Oh yeah, look at all that mold coming out of that. Should probably put like some sort of pre-filter on the sponge or whatever the pump I have in there. Probably would help. But you know, it's really not that hard to do this. I should probably do this like every in between fry hatchings. Just want to see if I can get. Well, I'm gonna have to do this again anyway because I'm gonna have to change the sponges out on those. Right? All right. Let's put this back in. Oh, let's go over here. Try and stuff that back in there. Hang in there, little fry. You can go nowhere. Whoa. It's a little too much. Shit. Damn it. Thing. Come on, get up there. Oh, that's going to be an issue. Okay. I broke the little piece that keeps it from getting knocked in the tank, so I gotta be very careful about that. And I'll have to fix that in the future. There should have been Celebi's rainbow fry in this one. Like the container will fit in here, but if I push it all the way back, it will fall in. That's what this little piece was to kind of like. It was glued on there, but I don't think it was glued well enough. Whoops. Oh well. This is definitely, you know, some flaws in this system. Clearly. Okay. Boom. That's gonna go fill up. Grab my trusty old flashlight. There's my little fry. You still in there, dude? Could knock you around a little bit. Wouldn't surprise me if you were hidden. Oh, it's very stirred up in here now. I don't know if I'm gonna see anything. Yeah, there's a glare on that water. Keep seeing something I think is the fry, but then I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, there he is. Okay, there's at least one in there, which I think is all there was. Yeah. One little Celebes rainbow fish fry. Poor little dude. Okay, I guess I can turn you down a little. Oops, that's too much. He's doing alright. He'll be fine. Alright, that should be working. This one will fill up. So those two are reset. There's some fry in the tank. These are Luminatus fry currently in here. There's two of them. They're actually getting kind of big enough I might be able to put them with their parents soon. They're Gertrude fry in this tank above it. You can probably see that guy right there. Two of them. They're getting pretty big too. I think one's a male, I think one's a female. At least one male in there. I can see his fins. I think that might be a female. So, male, female Gertrude. I don't know. I didn't actually bother seeing, but these are definitely Luminatus. So I don't know if they're male or female. I haven't checked. Yeah, they're probably, I guess we can probably get them out. This guy's a Cyanodorsalis, but he's in freshwater. I have some growing in here that's freshwater. So when these get bigger, I'll probably put them with that. I'm trying to get a freshwater colony going along with the salt or brackish. Definitely see one fry. I don't know if there's two. I thought I saw the other one. Well, let's hope you're not stuck in the filter or anything. Oh, I see it. You might actually be hiding down there. I don't know. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll see. I'll check it tomorrow. Or a little while later tonight. Boots Cats, what's going on? Alright. What are we doing? Let's see. I was adjusting some fry containers here. Trying a new setup. Kenny, good morning, Danikin. Glitch, what's going on? Yep, I was doing a little maintenance on my fry system. Trying to get this, problem is this sponge is a little too coarse. So the fry, we're getting through it. I don't really have a finer sponge, but I do have a finer mesh, so that's what I did on the containers that have no fry in them. These two, there's one on this tank and there's a tank down there that's got same. I just did the one half. When these fry in the other half get a little bit bigger and I move them out, I'll just do that. I'll do the same thing to the other ones. In the meantime, these are ready to go. Start gathering some eggs. Fries. Yep. Speaking of that, I should probably gather some eggs, but we're getting pretty late here. I'll never let this go. Okay, what did I do now? What did I do now? Okay. Who knows what I've done? Yeah, I mean, I could gather some eggs, maybe. I don't know if the Gertrudes... Well, why don't we do that? We'll gather some eggs real quick, see if there's any eggs in the mop. This mop has been in this tank for quite a while. Let me switch the camera. Just bring it over here. And we'll put my little stool thingy here. Sit on that. And we'll get my little tray so I'm not dripping water all over the place. Ow. Maybe I will get my little tray so I'm not dripping water all over the place. Apparently my tray is full of water. So let me do this. I was rinsing off coral, soaking it. In fresh water. I had this stuff sitting outside for a while, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't jacked up. Bugs or anything living in it. Okay. Okay. Switch cameras. Maybe. See my unfinished whatever basement floor. I guess it's finished. It was just painted at one point and now it's a mess. But it is a concrete floor, so whatever. Someday I'll get around to painting it again. Alright, let's see if there's any eggs in here. It's definitely water lettuce in it. Oh, there is an egg. I see it. It's falling through the water column. No! Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did you get eaten? Nope, nope. I see it. Bam. Cool. Got it. Just gonna put it right in the container. Hope that worked. What was that? Something black in here. Must have came through the pump. Okay. Well, at least there was one egg in there. I need my reading glasses. I cannot see that close. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Where's my phone? Oh my god. There it is. See what you're seeing. Make sure you're not going crazy here. We're out of it. Alright, this is too close to me. There we go. Let's move this way. There we go. There we go. Okay. We good? I think we're good. See if we can find any eggs. Junk. Not seeing much. An egg? What the heck is that? It's a snail. Man, that's a little dude. Look at that. That's a snail. Look how small it is. Get out of here. Wow. Really nothing? Doesn't really surprise me though. I really haven't been attaining this. This colony's in trouble. There's an egg. Starting to dwindle. And I haven't really been collecting a whole lot of eggs. So that's on me. Well, so far 2 eggs. One that I swished off. This way too. I gotta start feeding a little bit heavier. Try to time the mops a little. I'm still trying to learn. I should probably take better notes on this stuff too. Like, wonder if there's certain times of day that are better collect. You know, like after they spawn, like if they're spawning during, like, you know, before the sun comes up, sun's going down. I could do a little more research, I guess. Try and time it better. But that looks like it, man. 2 eggs. Over easy. Yep, I'm just gonna go with that. Yeah, that's about it. I'll put the 2 eggs in the. Well, I already have one in there. I'll put this other one. Put this mop back. Let's see. I'll try to make sure I feed them a whole lot of meaty foods. And put the egg in the container. All right, that's pretty much that. Let me switch cameras so you don't have to look at an empty basement floor. I hear myself talking. Okay, well, folks, that's about it. What's up, Rico? Good morning. I flicked the live snail on the ground, you sadistic prick. Kirk's internet went bad this morning, yeah. Pooping in the tanks again. Jeez. I don't know what I missed, but I'm glad I missed it. What's up, Scotty Quaddy? Good morning. Yep. Well, that's it, guys. We're pretty much at the end here. We're actually way over time, normally. Yeah. Thanks for coming. If you haven't hit that like button, I appreciate it. If you hit it on the way out. What else is going on today? I know Skipper's Aquarium's going tonight. I believe he has a guest up on his panel. I don't know if it's been announced, so I don't want to spoil anything. So tune in Skipper's Aquariums, 6 p.m. Eastern. Daylight time. Remember, clocks have changed. And I don't know who's next. Usually Mike B. Who's after me? Somebody else? I don't know anymore. Check it out. You know where to look. Check the tubes. But anyway, I guess we will see you all in the next one. Thanks for coming. Maybe next week we'll have a Fishymon that's not a robot, but we'll try. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Hit the like on the way out. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment below in the doobly-doo thingy if you want any questions or comments. Send me an email if you want stickers, or you want to send me a comment there or a question. Anything. I'm all over the place. Get hold of me. And we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. All right, Robert. Good morning and goodbye. See ya.